Coming up on the Life is the Future podcast.
Everyone thinks that they have they can free will, they can do whatever they want, but it kind of rubs off on a lot of people, a lot of guys. If one guy does one thing they think is cool, then they'll okay, I'll take after that. But I just feel it rubs off on a lot of people.
Yeah, and I feel it could cause a big amount of FOMO because you see on people's Snapchat stories, TikToks, people are making TikToks, and just hanging out, and you're just not there.
Hey, this is Scott Todnum, and you're listening to the Life is the Future podcast, a podcast for health education, middle school, and life in general. It's episode 7 of season 8 of our podcast, and this week's hosts, Maddie and Arbaaz, inviting classmates Mustafa and Kaitlyn to talk about activities outside of school. We don't just mean extracurriculars here, we mean what do 8th graders and teenagers do to hang out with each other and have some social time outside of an educational environment. I'll be back at the end to wrap some things up. For now, here's Maddie and Arbaaz. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Life is the Future podcast. I'm here with
Mustafa,
Kaitlyn,
and my host,
Maddie.
Today our topic is about activities we do in middle school. Some examples are cupcake wars, going to crossings, neighborhood crossings, football games, working out, sports.
For example, if you guys don't know, Cupcake Wars is part of our facts. It's something we do in our facts class where we all make cupcakes. We kind of think of our own recipes and we deliver them to teachers and they rate us, and obviously best one in the class wins. So what do you guys think is the most popular thing middle schoolers do nowadays? What's a popular activity?
I would say hang out. I know that's kind of basic, but especially at high school football games, those are kind of out of season, but especially crossings, people are getting more to hanging out people's houses and all that stuff. So
yeah,
it's
being out of the house. Yeah.
And definitely lots of trends you see on social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Just goes on in school. Whatever you hear your friends say, what happens, this, that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel definitely working out is probably a big thing. I feel a lot more people are trying to get into become more athletic and become stronger and stuff because of stuff on social media, like black pill. I feel that's a pretty big impact on that. Trying to become healthier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would also say sports, because going along with working out, sports, I feel nowadays everyone wants to play a sport, and I just feel it's very common to hear people playing any sport.
Yeah. All right. So I know we have 2 girls, 2 boys. What are your guys' opinions? I think it's fun to have a boy-girl group, but what do you guys think on that? Is it better to just have one gender, or do you both genders friend group, or better?
I mean, I guess it's pretty good to have even example, Arbaaz is my friend, and then Kaitlyn's your friend. So I guess that makes it more comfortable, and you can really talk more, just feel open.
I would say yeah, but mostly it has to be times where it's even girls and boys. It's not because I feel sometimes if it's 2 girls and 6 boys, it's kind of a little more awkward. But I feel yeah, it's pretty fun to have because I have a boy girl group, so I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
If they're chill, I guess. It's it doesn't really matter about gender so much. Just more about if I vibe with you, I vibe with you. But if you're weird or rude and stuff,
it kind of just happens.
Yeah.
If you just all I mean, especially with classes,
it's
just if you guys are all getting along, then yeah, but if not, then it just doesn't work out.
Is that how you think friendships worked out? Because I feel these friend groups are made because people have similar classes and they all just join together. There's one person from a friend group and one person from a friend group, and they meet new people and then they bring them together to the other people. I think that's how that kind of works.
Yeah, exactly. And say you meet someone in 6th grade, right? And then you for the rest of middle school, you'll have lunch with them. You'll see them in the hallway. You'll see them for the rest of the weekdays that you have in middle school. And then you'll slowly build that bond closer with that person, and then you'll involve them more in your life. You'll see them more in high school, out of school.
What do you guys think about what people do at crossings and what people do outside of school? How do you feel that impacts you? Do you get FOMO, fear of missing out, and stuff like that?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I would say a lot of I would say kind of dumb decisions can be made at crossings. Because I feel everyone thinks that they have they can free will, they can do whatever they want, but it kind of rubs off on a lot of people, a lot of guys. if like one guy does one thing they think is like cool, then they'll like, okay, I'll take after that. But like I just feel like it rubs off on a lot of people.
Yeah, and I feel like it could cause like a big amount of FOMO because like, you see on people's like Snapchat stories, TikToks, people are making TikToks, and just hanging out, and you're just not there. You have something going on, or you're just not like allowed to be out like in that area because like you're just like you have something in the way, and then you just get like that amount of FOMO because you just like, oh man, I wish I was there.
See, I don't really have the fear of missing out. I feel like to have like fear of missing out is wanting to be somewhere that like other people are because you view them as cool. Like, see, what I view as cool is stuff that I'm doing with people that I want to be friends with, right? And it's like, yeah, would I like to be invited? Yes, but like, would I have rather been sitting at home eating some food or going out walking around in the cold? I'd rather be at home eating.
I feel like it's definitely more common in girls. Like, I don't know. I think it's just like FOMO. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it. Because like I feel like guys are more like chill and like they don't really care. But I feel like girls are just honestly more sensitive to things. So I think that's probably why like more girls get FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like another cause of FOMO is anxiety, and then you'll feel like, why am I not involved in this? Like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I not involved? And like, what am I doing wrong?
All right, I feel like this is kind of like a thing that's been going back and forth. Do you guys prefer like parties at like a house or just like being out? Like, let's say like at Crossings, like a football game. Like, which one do you
Whose
guys
house
prefer?
is it? Is it like my house or is it my friend's house?
Let's say it's your
like
friend's
my
house.
house.
Your friend's
No.
house.
Like a friend's house.
Oh, my friend's house? Oh, yeah. I like going to their house. One, it's like a stable setting. Like, I can just chill there.
Yeah.
Two, I get eat all their food. And then just, like, trash their basement. And then, like, that's pretty fun.
Wow. Okay.
Dang. Let's say it's like a big party, like over like 60 people almost. Like we had our summer party. I know a lot of
I'd
people in
rather
our
be
grade
home.
had to like. You'd rather.
I'd rather be home. Why? There's so many people.
But like I would
If you
say,
had to, would you rather be out or at the house with 60 people? Like out with that 60 people, like at Crossings, or at a house with those 60 people?
Probably Crossings, because then they can, like, spread out. And
That's
then, like,
what
I
I
can
was
go,
thinking.
like, with my separate friend group.
yeah, I like parties when they're like not as many people because I feel like if it's too many people, it just gets overwhelming and just like the host gets like really like overstimulated and it's just like a lot for them. And I also like football games and all that stuff because you get to meet like new people. Like I met so many new people at like football games and I think it's just really fun to like have so many friends there. So I prefer either.
Yeah.
And then I feel like what people would choose more than over Crossings. I feel like people would choose parties because it happens occasionally, and like for Crossings you can just go whenever. You can like pick friends and like who to go with. But at parties you'll meet people, and you know people. And it's like Arbaaz said, if it's a close friend, you'll definitely want to go there more and just like chill out with them.
Yeah. I feel like for us going out for like football games, like Crossings, I feel like that's how we meet like a bunch of like new people. I think that's like, I feel like that's what parents need to sometimes understand. Like when your kid goes out, like they're gonna probably meet some new people, and those people like could turn into really, really good friends, like really close friends. Like I've had a couple people that I met at like games and like Crossings. Like I met her at Crossings. She's one of my closest friends. I don't get like, how did you guys meet?
6th grade. We had the
Sixth
same
Same
classes.
Classes.
Yeah, that's also a big one. I feel like classes, like summer class, like that's how you meet like a majority of your friends. I feel like that's like such a cool thing to realize when you're like going out to like Crossings. I've met a couple people from Crossings that I've become close with, and just like at some like parties and stuff. So.
And I also think it kind of depends if you're like an introverted person or just like if you really like going out. Then I feel like it honestly just depends because one of my friends is like she does not like going out and like she was at like a party one time and she was just sitting on the couch the whole time and it was just like so I honestly think it just depends.
I feel like being extroverted or introverted, it depends on like how you view that. Like being introverted could just be like you're quiet around certain people and then you're more open with others. But like at a party, which I don't really go to parties like that, I just stay home. And it's like I feel like you become more introverted because you don't want to like look like that type of person who's just trying to get all the attention. Because that's it's really corny. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, like, you're like screaming and stuff, throwing stuff. Like that's corny.
And as you're saying, has the attention. Like to be honest, in a couple of years after you're done with high school, attention won't matter at all because you'll be focusing on bigger things like a bigger career, and maybe getting married, starting a family, and then like just attention. It makes you feel like involved and just like not missing out and stuff. But like in reality, like in a couple of years, like eventually, like you realize it won't matter to you at all.
Yeah. In high school, do you guys think our activities are going to change like really that much?
I don't know. I would say like I feel like it will definitely become smaller groups because right now there's like a lot of different groups. Like I feel like girls are kind of just like we kind of have like a big group. But guys like there's like a lot of different groups. But I think like the groups will kind of just like combine and just come like kind of a smaller one, and we'll just all start like hanging out like some people's house. It'll be like more chill.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like parties will become like a bigger like standpoint in high school. So like more people will want to go because of FOMO, because like the parties will become nicer.
Yeah.
It'll be better run. Like there's more stuff to do. People to see.
Yeah.
And like I also feel parties will be viewed differently because like right now we kind of view it. I feel like parties, like when you say party in high school, it's like, oh, there's like 100 people going.
Yeah.
And like now it's just like kind of like 30 people, but like so that's why I think it's gonna like change.
Yo, 30's a crowd. I don't know about a
But,
party.
like,
A party for me is like 8 people.
Yeah, and definitely at parties you'll meet like a lot of new people that come from different schools or just like people that just like are new to like your area and to your school.
Yeah.
You'll definitely like have a lot of opportunities to meet a lot of people.
Yeah, I feel like your friend group could also get further because, so, Wabanzi, you go into Wabanzi, right?
Yeah, Wabanzi.
You're the only Nequa kid right now. But you, like, at Nequa, you're going to meet people in classes that are going to be from Gregory. What's the other school that's going?
Crone.
Yeah, Gregory and Crone. And that I think that could, like, expand friend groups. And for us at Wabanzi, we're going to have Fisher there. We're going to have, what's the other school that goes? Is that it?
Still.
Hill,
Oh, Still?
Still,
Hill and Still?
Granger.
No, I think it's only Still.
Still?
Hill and
I'm pretty sure Granger goes in Equa.
Granger goes Mitzia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna meet people from like those type of schools, and I feel like that could like expand the friend group so much, and that's like feel like a good thing that like our district does, like combining like every time, because I know me and Mustafa went to the same elementary school.
Yep.
You went to Fry.
Yeah.
Did you go to Fry or what?
No, I went to Welch.
Yeah, so we all went to different elementary schools, but now I know so many people from Fry. I know a lot of people from Welch. Like I feel like that is like kind of cool. I would do that.
But also a lot of us get split up. Like I feel like so many people go to Nequa and like nobody I know goes to like really Wabanzi. Like I know like you guys, but like I just feel like a lot of people, like majority is like Nequa. So I just feel like it's
Or like people go to like private schools and
yeah,
stuff.
I feel like it's just kind of
Yeah.
sad to like see everyone because like you got so close with them like after like 3 years or like maybe they just moved. But I just feel like growing like a relationship with people and then just like seeing them move is kind of sad. So
Yeah.
And for sure in high school, no doubt, you'll meet a lot of new people because just like we said, like people from different schools, like newer areas, like you'll be involved in like different like groups, and then you're not sure if you'll still have your old friends, if people change or just move on in life and stuff.
Right. What do you guys think? What advice can you give to the listeners, like the parents of teenagers or even just teenagers in general that are listening?
For some like final thoughts.
I would say like just like kind of let your kids go out because like my parents are pretty like chill, like I would say, but like it's definitely like restrictions, like yeah, of course, but like letting them go out can make like give them so many opportunities to meet friends and like all that type of stuff. So I would say just like kind of be chill with your kids.
Yeah, and definitely let your kids be free, but not too free, and then let them like experience how it is to be like without their parents, and like how just like life will be without them, and just like so they'll learn how to be more independent like when they're on their own. Like example, college, like you're gonna meet a lot of new people. You're not gonna have any family there, and then it depends if you're going to like a far college or a close college. You won't see your family as much. So I guess like as like a kid, you should let your kids experience what it's like to be in the open world.
Yeah. Any more final thoughts?
Find the friend group you want to be a part of. Don't do things that you don't think are right. You got to find the people who you trust the most, but never trust anyone too much, because you always got to keep some things to yourself, because no one will see what you see and no one will hear what you hear.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening to episode 7 of the podcast.
All right, there it is. Thanks to Kaitlyn and Mustafa for joining Arbaaz and Maddie this week to talk about hanging out, social settings for teenagers, and what they might do for fun outside of school. It's a good topic, right? I'm not sure we've seen this in all of our seasons of the podcast. Hanging out, having parties, going to play sports at some type of community center, all of that matters, for sure matters in the life of a teenager. They made some really great points, especially towards the end, like how are young people supposed to learn how to behave and how to manage life on their own if their parents, their guardians, and their family members are always around? Yeah, sure, we could see some of those stereotypical risky behaviors from teenagers, but in the end, doesn't everybody just want to hang out with some friends? We're nearing the end of the 2025 calendar year, but we're going to continue with Season 8 of the Life is the Future podcast into 2026 with our other hosts on this season, Piper and Menashe, and of course Maddie and Arbaaz as they revisit and finish up their 8th grade year. Remember, we have some understudy program videos to check out in case you're interested in this type of thing, where 7th graders also reflect on each podcast episode. And if you like what we do, please consider sharing with other people who might benefit. That always helps us reach our intended audience. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.